Alright, let's get this bitch started. Hey guys, for today's video, we're gonna be talking about my trash because that's so sexy. Basically, in Let's Talk Trash, we're talking about product empties, things that I've gone through, things I think that are worth your money, whether I would recommend it, wouldn't recommend it. If things are in here and I finished it or I finished the majority of the product, it's probably good enough that, you know, maybe I would use again, maybe I would recommend it for something specific. Like, it was good enough for me to finish, but it could still be garbage. Like, it could still not be worth it, you know? Let's get into it. Here we have the bin of garbage. All of the shit that I've used that I'm gonna tell you guys that I think you should spend your money on or you shouldn't. We're always gonna start off with face wipes, and I have one simple one and then I have two of the Costco ones. This is the smaller pack, this is the bigger pack. I love face wipes. Okay, I know they're not the best for your skin, but they're so convenient, and more times than none at the end of the night I am exhausted and I don't want to do the 50 million different types of steps to take off my makeup and do this and that and do cleansing and pre-cleanse, and no, I just want to get it off. So sometimes a face wipe is it. Sometimes it's the way to do it. I will continue to use these. Love Costco brand. I don't have a Costco membership. I have other people get them for me. That way I don't have to pay money for the membership. These from Simple are one of my favorite ones. I like them more than Neutrogena. I like Simple because it's pretty good for sensitive skin. I use a few of their skincare products, not a ton, but like, you know, a few things, and they're just like, the ingredients are simple. I'm pretty sure. Is that why it's called Simple? I don't even fucking know what I'm fucking talking about. No crazy shit where you're looking at it and you're like, what the hell is that? No harsh chemicals, no artificial perfumes or dyes. It says it right here on the front. And my skin is somewhat sensitive. Like, I'm really prone to eczema on my body, and when I use a lot of fragrance things on my face, like eye creams, moisturizers, toners, stuff like that, like for example Clarins, I don't know why my grandma always gives me Clarins samples because she uses their skincare. The perfume in their skincare, like, it's so heavily scented, it really bothers my skin. Like, I just noticed my skin's irritated and it doesn't look its best when I incorporate those things into my routine. So I like very just simple, like nothing crazy. It just does the job it's supposed to do. You know, it's like, I'm not a fancy girl like that. So yeah, love the simple ones. Those are one of my favorites. If I can't get Costco, like for whatever reason, I always gravitate towards the simple ones. So next I have also from Simple, this is the Micellar cleansing water, and I use this as my toner. I don't know that it necessarily like does anything for my skin. The reason I use it is because I like that it takes off all my excess makeup, and I don't like a harsh toner. Like, I used to use toners that were like for oily skin and for refining pores, and I started to notice my skin was getting agitated, like it was stressed. Like, you could tell it just looked like, ugh. I'm pretty sure it's just like water. Yeah, the first ingredient is water, and it has some other things in it that I don't know what they are, I'm gonna be honest, but I just like that this is so insanely basic, and I just need something basic for my skin. I already have another one of these. This one is for dry, dehydrated skin. I can't recall which one I picked up, but it's super affordable, like $8 for this big ass thing, or 13.5 ounces, and it lasts forever. So I highly recommend that if you just want like your basic something but nothing too crazy or over the top where it's like too much going on. This is not quite empty. Mama's gonna get her money's worth, okay, but I'm gonna put this in here because this will be out by next week, and I don't do these videos that often. I don't know when I'll do another one of these. I just wait for the bin of garbage to fill up and then I do this video. So I went ahead and put this in here because it probably has like maybe the rest of this week and it'll be done. This is a Holy Grail. I just did a Holy Grail video recently where I talked about products that replaced my Holy Grail, and nothing will ever replace this precious angel. You are the love of my life. I already have a backup, patiently waiting for its time. So yeah, I wanted to put this one in here as well. Okay, I have two eye creams. So the first one is the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream. I got this from Marshall's. It came in a skincare set with a face wash and a face moisturizer. I can't recall what the third thing was because I never used it. The Illuminating Eye Cream, I didn't like it at first. Like, it made my eyes too dry, or it wasn't hydrating enough for my eyes. My eyes get really dry now that I've reached a particular age. I just kept using it and using it and using it, and I really wanted to like it because it's super affordable. It's almost like a gel, like I scraped it out, it's done. It's almost like a jelly like consistency, almost kind of like the Laneige one, which is my next product I'll talk about in just a second. But I started to like it. Like, I really didn't like it in the beginning. I used it for like a good 3 weeks and it wasn't doing it for me. Like, I felt like my concealer was still kind of all crusty and it just wasn't enough. But the more I continued to use it, the more I liked it. So I don't know if my skin got used to it or my under eye area got used to it, but I really like this. It's super affordable. I want to say this is like, it can't be more than $10, but I'm pretty sure it's less. Like, I want to say maybe $7, but it's like a really awesome affordable eye cream. I've never dabbled into e.l.f. skincare, but that one is so good. Like, it's totally a backup for me that I would keep in mind if I was just like, yeah, I'm not in the mood to spend a lot of money on eye cream, or if like you don't want to spend a lot of money on eye cream but you need something nice and lightweight. It's very lightweight, by the way, like almost too lightweight for me, but I guess my skin just got used to it. I really liked it. So this one from Laneige, this is the Water Bank Eye Gel. I did get another one of these. My grandma actually got me one because she used this and she loved it so much that she bought herself one, so she bought me a backup. The only thing I want to say is almost a deal breaker is that it's very sticky, which is weird because it's a water gel cream. I notice at night my lashes kind of stick to my lid, and then if I blink, it just, like, my lids are so sticky, and I don't wake up the next morning feeling as hydrated as I do with others. I got this during a time where my eyes were like really dry and cracked and they were peeling a lot, and this did help, but I want to say the stickiness is almost a deal breaker for me. Like, I think I just need something a little more heavy. I liked it, but after I use the one that I have right now, I think I'm gonna try something new. I don't think it's too pricey compared to others. I know eye creams can be super expensive. So you get it at Sephora, so it's like obviously a prestige brand, but it's not too terrible. Like, I think it's under 30 or maybe like right at 30, somewhere around there. The thing that really deters me from high-end eye creams is that I'm just like, physically I can't bring myself to spend $70 on an eye cream. I don't know, I might get there one day because like the under eye wrinkles are a thing now. It's like I want to spend my money on other things. So yeah, I do like this, but I think since my eyes being dry are more of a concern, or the skin around my eyes being dry is more of a concern for me, I'm gonna move on to the next thing. But I did like you while you lasted. We have so much skincare in this video. I guess, did I not wear a lot of makeup? I don't know. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. This is the one I kept in my shower, and I have actually another one in the shower that's empty that I just remembered that I forgot to grab. So I actually have 2 of these. This is awesome. I love this. The hydrating one is more of like a milky formula. So what I would do, because a lot of the times at the end of the night, when I take a shower, sometimes I wash my face just in the shower to get the first layer off, and to do that I would use this because I do like to double cleanse, whether it be a balm, a makeup wipe, whatever. This wasn't heavy enough to take off my makeup, but I like to use it as like kind of like that first step. Or if I didn't have any makeup on that day, I would just use this. But this is a really nice morning one because it's very lightweight if you kind of just want to get off like the shit that got in your skin while you were sleeping. This is awesome. I love CeraVe. I will always use CeraVe, and this is something I'll keep in my collection. My hair has never been more flat than it is right now. Like, what's happening? I need a little zhuzh. This is the L'Oreal Revitalift Volume Filler Eye Cream. This is one of my favorite eye creams of all time. I love this. I've been through so many. I cannot find it in stores anymore. I have to order it on Amazon. It's literally the perfect eye cream for my eyes, under makeup at least. So it's not too heavy where my makeup moves because it's too hydrating, but it's not light enough that my concealer looks cakey or gross because my eyes aren't hydrated enough. Again, it's a gel. I really like, for my skin, gel products like moisturizers and stuff like that. That just works for me. This is my favorite. Super affordable. Okay, the Up and Up Oil-Free Makeup Remover. This is the one that's comparable to the Neutrogena one. I've used the Neutrogena one and I hate it. It made my eyes so dry and it burned the shit out of my eyeballs, and my actual eyeball is not sensitive. I don't have sensitive eyes or anything like that. The skin around it's kind of sensitive, but my actual eyeball is not sensitive. You know, like I can pretty much use anything in my eyes, like they just aren't sensitive. The Neutrogena one burned the motherfucking life out of my eyes. Like they were throbbing when I used it, and I did finish it. Like my eyes somewhat got used to it, but it was just so annoying. Like I was like, no. Okay, Charlie, that's enough. This is also a little cheaper. It's not that much cheaper. It's like 50 cents, maybe 75 cents cheaper. But I just like this one more. I've been using this since high school, so I've been using this for like over 10 years. Am I really telling you guys how old I am? My youth. I usually buy the 2-packs because it's a little bit cheaper if you buy the 2-packs. And this is the Bomb Diggity. This is from Clarins. It's another one of those samples that my grandma gave me for whatever reason. She gets so many samples. She always gives them to me from Clarins. This is the One Step Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. This was one I just kept in the shower. It did have a little bit of exfoliant in it, and I liked the exfoliant. Like, it was the right amount. It wasn't too gritty or anything like that, but it burned my eyes. I'm telling you, there's something in this that it's fragrant, and I know I just said my eyes aren't sensitive. They're not. Things don't typically burn my eyes. Like when I wash my face in the shower, if I get soap in my eyes, like my eyes just aren't sensitive like that. But there's something in Clarins, like I guess it's because it's fragranced, it just really burned my eyes, like to the point where I was like, oh my god, I can't see, I'm going blind. That type of burn where I was like panicking, and I was like in the shower like, what's happening, what's going on, I can't see. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend this if you have sensitive eyes, even if you don't have sensitive eyes, because I don't, and it burned. No. I have a pair of lashes. These are Flutter lashes. It looks like Intoxicating. I don't know where the lashes went. One of my favorites, like top 5 favorites. I love them with my whole heart. I guess they died. I mean, they're not here, so they're somewhere. They're probably in the trash or stuck to something. I'm gonna come across it one day. I'm gonna think it's a spider. I'm gonna flip the fuck out. $10 lashes. Why are people still spending $40 on lashes? Can I help you? What is that? Egg rolls? Okay. I just want them half. Okay, I'll eat the whole thing. I've got 2 facial razors. These are from Tinkle. I ordered them on Amazon. They're super cheap. You can get a 3-pack for like, no. You can get like 3-packs for like $4, something like that. They last an okay amount of time. They last longer than the cheapy ones you get at like the dollar store or something like that. They do dull down kind of fast. Like I probably go through this like, I don't know, maybe every 5 times I start to notice that it will pull on my skin. So I buy these in bulk on Amazon. I use them to clean up my brows, so I got that nice like, when I don't feel like getting them threaded or waxed or something. And then I mainly use them for my mustache, my chin, my goatee. Is this a goatee? I think it is. So down here, my lip, gotta go right under there, get that little chinny chin chin. I like them mainly because they're big.
That's what she said.
I have a hyaluronic acid. This is from Hansen. You can get this, I believe, separate on Amazon, but I get the 3-piece set. It's a retinol, a hyaluronic acid, and a vitamin C, and I've raved about that set. I would repurchase this, but I wanted to try one from the Inky. I wanted to try their hyaluronic acid, and just, you know, I like to try different things, especially when it comes to skincare. I like to like keep my staples, like things that work for me, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm never gonna change you, but things where I'm like, I could try something else. I do try other things, and although I did love this, like I loved it so much, I felt like my skin looked so good when I was using this in my routine. I just wanted to try something new. It's definitely one I would keep in my rotation. Like if I'm like, okay, I'm over the one that I'm using right now, let me go back to this one, I'd totally pick it up. You know, the relationship is real. Like it's serious. We're committed. We're in a relationship. When I go through 2 brow pencils that quickly, because I used to be a pomade ass kind of bitch, and that's just not me anymore. Ever since I found this guy, this is from CoverGirl. It is the Micro Fine and Define Brow Pencil. I use the shade Soft Brown. I'm actually almost done with my 3rd one. Can you believe that? My sister-in-law recommended this to me. We're always talking about brow stuff. My sister-in-law has really fine brows. She doesn't have a lot of brow hair to work with. So when she loves a brow pencil or she recommends something to me, I'm like, okay, if she likes it, I'm definitely gonna like it, because I trust her judgment when it comes to that. She switched from Dip Brow to this, and now I've switched from Dip Brow to this. Crazy. I love the fine little tip. I also still love the Anastasia Brow Definer, the thicker one, but I don't know, it's just like nothing gets up in there like the skinny little tip. I think I'm pretty much done with expensive brow pencils because of this little guy. And you know what's crazy is I've used other brow pencils. I've used like the L'Oreal. I like the NYX one too. It's like I like them all, but I always went back to Anastasia, and I don't know, this one's perfect. The only thing I hate is you go through brow pencils so fast, which is another reason why I hate using Anastasia, because like $20-something for a brow pencil to go through it like once a month is Like that's like a bill. That's an expense that I don't want to keep up with. So this one is only like $6. I actually just pick it up when I go grocery shopping. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money if I don't have to, you know? Okay, I have these lashes here. I know what these are because these are like one of my favorites, one of my pride and joy lashes that I talked about so insanely much. Like I could not stop talking about these lashes, wearing these lashes. For the longest time, I use these on all my clients. These are the Eylure and Vegas Nay Grand Glamour lashes. I still love them. It's just that I kind of like others more right now. But these, I mean, I still have a backup box because sometimes I'm just like, let's pull out that good old friend that was there for me during my time of need. You know, let's hit her back up. They've had their moment. These are like expired. They're disgusting. I try to use lashes as long as I can. Those are embarrassing. It's like, okay girl, throw them away. This is from Olay. This is my spin brush. It's all mildewy and nasty and gross. It has stuff all over it because it's been in my shower for years. Like I don't think I ever took it out of my shower. I had it on the top ledge of the shower where the window is, and I didn't knock it off. Matthew knocked it off. I heard him when he knocked it off because I remember thinking, I bet you that's my Olay brush that he knocked on the ground. And guess what? She's dead. I've moved on. I really like the, oh my God, what is it called? What is it called? The Vanity Planet. I love that brush. That Olay one's pretty pricey. It's like $30, and you can get the Vanity Planet one with a discount code, of course, for like 30 or 40, something like that. And it comes with 3 different brush heads. So by Olay. I didn't even realize I had an Eve Hansen vitamin C. I guess I finished these around the same time. I didn't know that. I kind of have the same feelings as the hyaluronic acid. Love it, but just wanted to try something different, but would definitely go back to it in the future. This is the e.l.f. Make Me Brow Gel in Brownie Brows. This is my favorite. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I am finishing off my e.l.f. one. I mentioned before that the e.l.f. one is very similar to this, but they kind of disperse product differently. This has like a heavy disbursement level, so it fills in a little heavier. The e.l.f. one is a little more mild. Like I kind of use the e.l.f. one if I just like need a little something. I don't need a ton of product. But when I'm like, okay, I gotta just do brow gel today, I don't have time for pencil, I use this one. I think I'm gonna keep them both on hand for different purposes. Love this. I'll repurchase it when I run out of my e.l.f. one. I have a Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is like everybody's holy grail powder. Everybody's holy grail powder? Again? This is everybody's holy grail. It's just not mine. I don't like it on myself. Love it on my clients. This is actually from my kit. I die for it on other people's skin. On me, it just doesn't look good. It doesn't keep me matte enough, and I don't need a $40 powder to bake my face. Like, you know, it's like I'll spend that money on my clients, but not on me. I have this mascara. This is from Wander Beauty. It's the Unlashed mascara, and I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I know that because I don't buy high-end mascaras. I'm perfectly content with my drugstore ones, but I used it because I had it. I actually like this. It's very pretty for like just a natural, like if you don't want anything too thick or fluffy. It makes your lashes, hold on, let me rephrase. It makes your lashes look fluffy, but it doesn't make them look like false lashes, like Lash Paradise, Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's not one of those, like it's not clumpy. It's just, it makes your lashes look very pretty. This is like a mascara where you're like, I just want to be super natural today. I want to go out and look like I just woke up like this. I have these lashes, they're natural. I didn't put anything on them. This is the mascara for you. I wouldn't repurchase it just because when I don't wear falsies, I really like that, like, bam, she has 50 clumps of mascara on her lashes. It doesn't sound cute as I'm saying it, but it looks cute, you know? If you're like a natural girl or guy and you just like that super natural, like, that's it, this is the mascara for you if you want to spend the money on it, you know? Like, again, I think you can get good mascara at the drugstore, but, you know, if you bougie or whatever, pick this one up. It works for a certain type of lash look. This Betty Luminizer from the Balm. OMG, this is so old. I've had this forever. I broke it, so that's why I'm throwing it away, but I did use the majority of it. Like, it broke because it was down to the corners, you know, like it had the big pan, like I hit pan in the center, and it was like one false move and you know those corners just shatter. That's what happened to this, was I dropped it and it broke it, but I love this. It's such a pretty bronzer. Like if you like a shine, it's shimmery, so you want to go in very light-handed. You know what, how I actually used to use that is I would use like a bronzer, like a matte one, or I would use like the butter bronzer, something where it's like very skin-like, and then on the perimeter of the face I would just kind of take that and just add a little like right around here to look extra glowy. That's really how I would use that. Last two things. This is from Clarins. This is a Moisture Replenish Lip Balm. I do really like this a lot, surprisingly. And again, not a big Clarins fan, but this is really good. It makes your lips so soft. I don't know if this is a sample or what it is. It says it has rose wax in it, but it's like a lip mask and you put it on at night and it's just so thick, but it hydrates at the same time. Like when I use this, I still wake up the next morning and it's still, like my lips are really soft and I have really chapped, dry lips. Like I constantly have to keep chapstick on them. And I like this. I'm gonna look into rebuying this. I don't know where I would get it. Like, where do you buy Clarins? I don't even know. But I do like it. I don't know how long I've had this. I swear I must have gotten this in a Sephora perk years ago and I just found it recently and it still had stuff in it. Like, it's probably expired. It's gotta be expired. Is this even healthy? Should I even talk about this? It was like in a packet of a jacket or something. I came across it and I started using it again because I remember when I used it the first time I didn't like it. Like, it was one of those lip balms that it's very slippery and it just slides off your lips after not that long, and I was like, you know what, I found it, let me try it again, and I still don't like it. I know some people love these. I tried others too, other colors, and yeah, I'm just not a fan. I don't know, there are just others out there that I like more that aren't, you know, the price point of fresh. That's all my garbage. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have used any of this stuff, if you've finished anything, if you recommend something for me to try. You know I love your recommendations. Even though I always say I'm not buying makeup. I need to save my money. I need to stop being so wasteful. I always buy things that you guys recommend to me. Like, should I just stop saying that? Yeah, probably. I can't remember if I mentioned this in my last video because I don't know which one I'm gonna edit first, but I wanna do a Q&A, possibly with my sister, if she'll do it with me, because that bitch don't ever make time for me anymore because she's always so busy. So I wanna do a Q&A. Leave me questions. I love doing Q&As and it helps us get to know each other better. Like, we're friends, you know? If I can get Assia to do it with me, we'll do it together. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!